Hi guys, this is Behind the Launch, and I'm your host, Peter de Prier. Today we're going to be discussing a product called Instant Profits Machine, being launched on the 30th of Jan at 11 AM Eastern Time. This product's been created and launched by Gavin Birchall and Rodney Yard. And today I've got Rodney Yard on the show to tell us more about it. Let's get right to it. Hi Rodney, how are you doing?
I'm good, Peter, man. And you?
No, good, thanks. Thanks for making the time to join our show today.
I'm glad to be here, man. Really, really happy to be here, yeah?
Good to have you. Just a quick one. So, I see you've got a launch coming up, and that's the main reason you're here. But before we get into that, just tell us a bit more about yourself and your journey in this internet marketing space.
Yeah, I came online this is 2017. I came online the October 2014, around that time. And just like every newbie, I spun my wheels and I tried all types of different things, right?
Yes.
But there was always this guy who would always offer me help between Sean Mize and Billy Dare, two internet gurus in their own right. And after speaking to these guys, I started to understand that product creation was probably one of the most consistent ways to generate money online. Product creation and obviously building a list of buyers rather than just building a list of tire kickers or freebie seekers, as we call them in the internet marketing world. So after speaking to Sean said to me, look, if you are not going to create products to change the world, don't waste your time. And it was just point blank as that. So I set out from day one to be different, to actually not rehash old PRLR junk, but to actually give people methods that I've tried and have been proven to work, etc.
Okay. So essentially from there you kind of started implementing methods, and as they start working you bundle it into a product and share your method with the world.
Yes, sir.
That's good. So I also see you had a launch recently around December time, and you actually got WSO of the day. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. yeah. Actually, that was my first launch, and it was tremendous because the EPCs never dropped below $6, and that is tremendous. When I talked to my mentor like Billy Dare, he was telling me the industry standard is actually $1 to $3.
Yeah.
So to actually double that and go beyond was tremendous, right? Because it was teaching a completely different method than people had seen on YouTube. Because as marketers, we tend to use targeted videos. Like if I'm doing affiliate marketing or make money online, I will use those type of videos. But nobody never took the time to recognize that music videos are the most watched videos on YouTube. So I was putting CPA links on music videos.
Okay.
And generating a whole set of cash based, because here's the thing. CPA offer could be an iPhone, it could be a PS4, something like that. And as far as I'm concerned, that does not have a niche. A PS4 does not have a niche. An iPhone does not have a niche. Everybody wants an iPhone. So don't matter what video you're watching on YouTube and you see an iPhone offer come up, don't you think you would take it?
Yeah, you might.
Right. So it was a more crafty way of getting my offers in front of people rather than, going after the targeted keywords and stuff. So I started getting music and putting CPA affiliate links on them and started to generate a whole set of cash.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the numbers. You need to get as many people in front of your offer as possible.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which makes the new product a bit different. Well, good different, but we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, I mean, your first launch hitting WSO. I mean, that's fantastic, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, when I got it the Wednesday morning and actually saw that, I was so surprised, man. To first launch, first WSO of the day, and and to see my name mentioned. And one of the things that has come out of it is that a lot of the marketers who initially, to my mind, would have never taken notice of me are now trying to be my friends on Facebook, sending me friend notifications and stuff like that. So I can see a great way ahead. And actually getting here was again sitting down and thinking out a strategy.
Yes.
One of the mistakes that a lot of newbies make, and this is free coaching advice here right now, right?
Yeah.
Is that they try to go there and launch a product on their own. They hear become friends with the JV, see what they want, be friend and become friends with them, and then tell them you're going to launch a product, and hopefully they'll jump on. While all of that is good, I decided to reverse engineer all of that stuff, create a product that is unique, ask a top or a middle or advanced marketer to review it,
Yes.
get their feedback, and then say to them, hey, would you mind launching this with me? He already has a name. So what I did was leverage Gavin's
Exactly.
name. You
But,
understand?
yeah.
So yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's all about the product. If you got a killer product,
Correct.
then and you get it in front of any top JV or top
Exactly.
affiliate, I mean, he will be
Correct.
stupid to say no, not to jump on board.
Exactly.
Oh,
Because I taught methods, again, not only the YouTube method, I taught a Facebook method in that. And Gavin said to me, dude, I have never seen a Facebook training like this. That alone made him jump on board with me.
okay. Oh, cool. And just for the listeners, that the products we're talking about now, it's a Speedy Income Machine, and currently
Yes,
it's not
Profit Machine.
Speedy Profit Machine, and currently it's not available because you are refining it and you're going to release it again later this year, right?
Yes, sir. 2.0.
2.0.
Because it did so good, right? It did
Exactly,
so
yeah.
well.
Yeah, if
We
it's-
took it down. We'll relaunch it again later this year.
Okay, sounds good. So I'll keep my eye open for that one. So you mentioned Gavin. So this again, you and Gavin is launching this product again together, which is
Yes, sir.
okay. And well, you basically just answered the question of how you guys met. So you just created killer products, presented to
Yep.
him, and a JV relationship was born. That's all
Yeah,
good.
I create the products, and he deals with all the sales pages, graphics, writing
Okay.
sales copy, marketing, getting more JVs in place. Of course, I get my JVs in place and so on, stuff like that. So it's a good partnership,
Okay.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's jump into the product. So Instant Profits Machine.
Yep.
Now I'm going to read from the sales page. The heading, it says, steal our instant cash grabbing method that will pocket you $118.55 per day with just 15 minutes of simple work. Now that's quite a bold statement. Can you take us into that?
Well, and actually, one of the videos, when I'm actually showing people how to do this, I actually counted it down. I didn't have a timer, but I actually counted it down. I showed them that I was able to do it in 15 minutes. Now, here's the thing. Not everybody will be able to do it in 15 minutes, but it shouldn't take longer than half an hour
Okay.
to set up an instant profits machine.
Okay.
You understand? And
Understand
of
that.
course, the figure, because what you'll be doing in the method when you ask me that question later on, I'll explain to you more about the method of doing it so people will understand exactly what they are getting. But when you look at it, it's a easy way to make some cash on a day-to-day basis, and you can set up as much instant profits machine as you want. With you doing it virally like I can do it, 4 can be set up in an hour.
Okay. So, I mean, that's my following question. So, take us into the product. What do you teach, and what does it involve?
All right. So instant profits machines is normally when somebody is thinking about putting a product out there or doing a video for YouTube and Google to rank on YouTube and Google, what they normally do is create the video, then they go after all the keywords, etc., and then they put it on the platform, which is either Google or YouTube, and hope that it ranks. In this method, I am showing you how to get a placement on both Google and YouTube, so you will see if your video ranks before you even create the video. So then you go and you Google your keyword and you see that you already have the placement taken up on Google or YouTube. Then you create the video. It doesn't make sense wasting money, outsourcing a video and then hoping it ranks and throwing all these different backlinks at it and not knowing that there's something called rank power index, which means that if a person has a keyword, like let's say how to make money on Amazon, and that person has a channel and their rank power index for that particular video is 56, dude, you will never get first place. Yeah. You will never get first place ranking because that is a whole set of juice that person has. But then, and I even offer this software for free in the product. I think it comes with the OTO1 though, where you can get rank power index software and you can see exactly what you're doing. So if some person you're trying to rank for a keyword and this person has a rank power index of 1, 2, 3, you can easily misplace that person. Don't matter what it is, how to get rid of acne, whatever it is, you can replace that person. You can take that spot on Google or YouTube. But if you don't have this software, if you don't have the know-how, you understand? So in the front end product, I take the time to explain everything, show people how to get placements,
the know-how,
and know that you are actually going to rank for this keyword before you make your video.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, so in a nutshell, so the front end is basically you creating videos and then uploading them and get ranked.
No, you're getting the placement first. You're taking the placement first on Google and YouTube, so that when you go put in your keyword, like let's say instant profits machine review or access or whatever, hey, my video is on the first place. You go and take that back in, you see your spot already taken. Nobody can take that from you.
Okay.
It's there already. So instead of making the video and hoping it ranks, you actually know if the video ranks before you actually make the video.
That's
pretty unique.
That is very unique. And I'm quite intrigued at the moment. So I mean,
it's easy. It is easier than a lot of people thought, right? Because I built a group of people out of Speedy Profit Machine, a Facebook group, and I allowed 3 of the students to actually test the method, and their testimonies are like they are wild, man. Like one guy even came back and said, "Dude, I have actually taken first place on Google. I have never been able to do that before." So it's a method, and people are going to be surprised at how simple and easy it is to do by watching over my shoulders. It's not a PDF, it's an over-the-shoulder training where you can see it.
Okay. So just to let my audience know, I haven't gone through the product yet deliberately because otherwise I might miss some questions because I want to ask the questions you get when you hit the sales page. But I mean, what you're telling me now, it's kind of get my mind racing. It's like you wanna make a video and send people to the offer, but before you do that, you just say, YouTube, reserve my spot there, please.
Exactly.
I'll upload to them already.
Reserve my spot there, please. So you know exactly if it makes sense to create this video even before you create it.
Okay.
Right? And on the front end, then I even amp it up. Instead of doing it manually, I show them a piece of software that I use that I can actually then take any video off of my hard drive and actually stream it as a live event and rank it by following a simple system. So I show them how to do it manually, and then I show them how to do it with another piece of software.
Okay. So yeah, just to be clear on that, just to avoid confusion. So the front end teaches you to do that everything manually. So you don't need the OTO to do that, but the OTO offers you a software to streamline and maybe fast track that whole process for you.
Yes, take it to a whole different level.
But we'll get into the OTOs in a sec. But yes, so I mean the first question is, and I mean it's kind of already answered, is what differentiates you from the rest of the pack? And I mean you've got a proven track record and the methods, WSO of the day on your first launch. And I mean that doesn't happen if your product doesn't work. Is there anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll crisscross between Speedy Profit Machine and what I'm putting out now, which is Instant Profits Machine. The write-up from the guys at the Warrior Plus was, I mean, they hadn't even seen the method where I was actually showing people in Speedy Profits Machine how to go and get free solar ads. Now, I mean, for those of you out there who buy solar ads, you know they aren't free, but I will show you places where you could go and get free solar ads and actually do what you were doing in Speedy Profits Machine. Now, in Instant Profits Machine, I'm showing you how you can create instant profits by ranking for some extravagant keywords. But before wasting your time and money and making a video, you say to Google or YouTube, reserve my spot right here.
Okay.
On the front page,
Yes.
reserve my spot here, and then of course you create your video, you add your affiliate link, and these are day-to-day products. When we get into the OTOs, I'll show you how you can even amp it up and take it to a whole different level of income. And I mean, this is quit your job income I am talking about if people grasp this method and
Yes.
take it to a whole different level.
Yes, yeah, that sounds awesome. So, and also, I mean, the proof is always good to back up the products. I mean, so there's a lot of proof on the sales page, but what grabs my attention is the conversion rate. It's not like I said earlier, it's all about the numbers, but in this case, if I just scroll down here, 8 clicks, 5 visitors, 3 sales. That's like more than 50% conversion. Other one, 18 clicks, 4 sales, $110 for the day. So it's also very targeted traffic that hits the offer page, but they target it because they specifically go and looking for that video.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And once people see your video, they're on the front page, they will click on it.
They
And
pre-sold basically.
they'll be sold, yeah, because it's what they're actually typing into Google or typing into YouTube. They're typing this into Google, so they will find it.
Yes.
It's right there.
Because I mean, if people understand the sales structure and the whole funnel, you kind of come in when the people already made their decision. They just want that final confirmation, and that's when they hit your
Exactly.
video, and they basically just go to the sales page to pick it up.
Correct.
Now on that,
Correct.
what it sounds like, but let me ask a question. So this will be any offer, right? It's not a one specific offer. It will be any offer, and also you will have to tailor it. So say you've got you find an affiliate program you want to promote, then you'll
Right.
go check if you can get a good spot on YouTube. If you can't, you go
Correct.
to the next one, right?
Yeah.
And then once you get a good spot, you make a video,
Yes.
and you just send it.
Yes.
Okay.
And one of the problems that a lot of newbies face, right, is getting affiliate approval from the, let's say, bigger affiliates, product launchers, and
Yep.
stuff like that. But here it is, dude. Here, and you're gonna love this. When you hit up this JV and you say, dude, I want to promote your product, and he says no for whatever reason, you come back to him and you say, look, go and Google your product. You see that first place on Google right there?
Yeah.
That's being held. That is me right.
That's
that is
powerful
me right
stuff.
there.
That's
Yeah.
Powerful,
Listen,
powerful.
That is me right. He will approve you. Trust me, because
Right.
you see, this guy is actually ranking on Google first bit with my product. He will approve you.
Yes. Now, I mean, with that in mind, by sharing this method, aren't you kind of, not killing that space, but creating a whole new level of competitiveness in that space?
Yes, it is correcting a whole new level. And the thing is about it is, there is a formula. I've tested different formulas. I've seen a lot of these videos out there, right? And I took the time to study them and see that a lot of guys just come out and they do some 1 minute stuff or 2 minute stuff, which doesn't make any sense. But then they tell you to go on to click their link and stuff like that. There is a formula that I teach. A formula that I teach, how a PASC formula, pain, agitate, solution, call to action. And once you follow this, it becomes pretty simple how to make these. You got to bring pain. You got to make people understand they actually want this stuff.
Yeah, so you kind of teach how to create the video as well. Is that the formula you're talking about?
And I give an example and stuff like all that. So it's all there, dude. It's all there. No stone has been left unturned.
Okay.
In this product. And that's all different. And when it gets to the OTOs, I mean, you're going to be simply amazed by what has gone on in the OTOs as well.
Okay, yeah. So let's just focus on the front end first. But So the question would be, I mean, is there not a risk of saturating the market if everyone got this method?
No,
And maybe
no, because you go
also
on.
go on to the launch. Will this also be like your previous launch, only available for a limited period of time, and then you take it off again?
No, here's the thing. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while, and every day when I go into my accounts, I am pleasantly surprised that launches that have happened 6 and 7 months ago, I'm still seeing commissions coming in.
Okay.
Because the thing about it is that people who are in the internet marketing space, what they tend to do is sometimes you send them an offer and they don't look at it the same time. But then 3 months down the road, they remember, you know something, I saw an offer. I'm actually settling now on CPA, and I saw um, Peter or Rodney sent me an offer for CPA, and they go back and they start to check out this particular product. And again, because your video is right there, they check your video and stuff like that. And it all comes down to customer services. Customer service. I do not um, outsource my email answering to anybody. So any person who buys anything through my links, I give them an offer. I help them as much as I can. And if there's a free reseller product I have, I even give them to even enhance on what they have bought. So it comes down to customer service as
Exactly.
well. And why it can't be saturated is, you know this. There's so many products being launched on Warrior Plus,
Yep.
on JVZoo. And again, in the OTOs, I take it to a whole different level and show them other products, show them Amazon, show them ClickBank, show them there's so you cannot, and highly unlikely me and you are going to uh use the same keywords. If you
Yes.
understand,
Or
so sometimes
even
I take one video and I upload it 3 or 4 different times. Of course, you have to use spinner software because YouTube won't allow you to rank the same video with the extension MP4, the same video again. So you have to use an AVI extension, or as you know, different extensions, and you use a spinner software or something, or even Windows Movie Maker, which everybody will have save it in a different format, and you use a different keyword. So one keyword will be how to make money on Amazon FBA. Next month it will be how to sell stuff on Amazon FBA. So it's different keywords. We can use the same video. So and dude, it becomes really easy once
yes.
people get into the method that I'm teaching.
Okay. No, cool. So, I mean, you already mentioned you left no stone unturned in this training. So, for example, if you create a fictional character, Dave, so he picks this up, how long will it take him to work through the training, first of all? And then once that's done, like you said, it shouldn't take him more than half an hour to implement it. But I mean, how long does it take to actually just work through the content?
All right. Normally, what I do, I when I came online again, I heard from a lot of teachers and stuff, you make probably 5-6 videos, 5-6 minutes long, and I don't do that. I mean, my training sometimes could be an hour because I get very specific
Mm-hmm.
so that people know exactly what they can do. Although saying an hour, it is not daunting, it's exciting. And I show people the exact steps. I don't skip out steps. So I show you the exact steps. So let's say the training could be about an hour, but again, 15 to 30 minutes. Once you grasp this, it
Yes.
becomes easy. And the thing about it is reserving your spot takes about 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay, that's impressive. Cool. So,
So within literal minutes,
yes.
your spot is reserved.
Okay. And I mean, so that, like you say, the training is very step by step, over the shoulder. So you show
Yep,
exactly
over the
what to
shoulder.
do. So you
Exactly.
kind of can follow the videos, and as you get to a point, you
Exactly.
pause, you implement that, and then you
Exactly.
follow you step by step. So that's quite good. Okay, so once Dave has gone through this training,
Mhm.
he's got all the knowledge. Now he needs to implement. Now from this point on, does he need to do any other investments like website hosting or autoresponders, or get paid traffic or anything like that?
No, it's all, like I said, because it's so targeted and people are searching for this on a daily basis.
Yes.
All he has to do is upload his video to YouTube, create a free YouTube account,
Yeah.
and it's right there waiting for whoever comes and searches for this. It's that easy.
Okay, but I mean, in the long run, you would want to capture the emails because I mean that's the lifeblood.
Yes.
But I mean, through the
I
affiliate
actually teach
program,
that too. I actually teach that if they want to go on to build a list, they can build a list. They
yes,
can build a list from this as well. But
yeah, because you get
in,
all
in
the
most
emails,
cases,
all the buyers'
yeah,
emails you
exactly,
get from Warrior Plus or JV, so you get
exactly,
that anyway. Okay.
correct, correct,
And
correct.
then if you want to monetize that with the autoresponder and daily follow-ups and emails, then obviously you'll have to invest in an autoresponder. But it's not
Exactly.
necessary to.
But it's not necessary.
Okay.
It is not necessary. Trust me.
I can't wait to get into this product. I'm really intrigued, I must say. And then at the end of the day, say Dave went through the training, he tried to implement this stuff, and he's not happy for whatever reason. Did he just lose his money, or what's the?
No, we have a 30-day, 100% money back guarantee.
Mm.
But again, I have been able to avert a lot of refunds on my first launch. Not that there were that many. It was about
They
let's say
always
1% or 2% because everybody enjoys Speedy Profit Machine. But of course, you will have one or two persons who will say, you know what, I can't do this or whatever. And that is where I come in, of course, running my support desk. And I spoke to those persons and said, look, dude, it doesn't make sense just buying product after product. And I carried them through a little survey and I said, well, how much products have you bought over the last 2 years? Maybe 100, 150 products. Have you ever taken action on anything? No. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I want you to do. Not that I'm not going to refund you. Can you just try this product for 2 weeks, 30 days? Just try it. Even if you come back after the refund period, I've said it to some of them, and you still want a refund, I'll do my best to get it over to you. But try this. And a lot of people incidentally have come back and say, you know something? From taking action,
it actually
I've
works.
seen that this actually works. You see, because the thing is, when you come online, you want something that fits to you.
Yeah.
But I often say to people, check Usain Bolt, and I'm just bringing in Usain Bolt because he's the world's fastest sprinter or whatever. His
Yes.
coach does not run for him. His coach teaches him how to run. He has to go there and do the work.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I said to
Exactly.
them, the course is not going to do the work for you. The
Yes.
course teaches you how to do the work, and if you implement this, trust me. And people have come back and say, yeah, I've seen results. I've made my first dollar. I've made my first $10. I've made my first $20. So I man the support desk and try to help people and find out from them, what else can I give you to help you? Do you want me to walk with you at least for a week or so? You know, you ask me different questions, and I do that because, like I said, it doesn't make sense turning around people when you know something actually works.
Exactly. You're basically doing them a disservice just to do a refund, rather force them to use it and then.
This is exactly what they've been waiting for,
Yeah.
to actually make money.
Okay. So, I mean, what you also mentioned is you reply in your own emails. I mean, I do the same thing, and that creates that personal relationship that they know they can contact you anytime with any issues.
Exactly.
So that's a good thing to have. So, luckily, I'm sitting down because we're going through the OTOs now.
yeah.
So, yeah, talk us through the next level stuff. So once you get the front end offer, what's the next level stuff?
So OTO1 is an actual case study. Now here's the thing, and Gavin was quite surprised too, because a lot of people talk, but they don't take people into their actual account.
Yeah.
So I took people into my actual Warrior Plus account, and this is the truth. As we are doing this interview, how I tested this particular method to show them was actually not sending out an email to my list, just putting the video out there and show them money actually coming in. Now here is the thing, and that first video when I actually did it and showed them, it was just about over $50 that had came in. Since then, it has been over $100 and $200 and stuff like that, because that is the way it works. But here's my question to your viewers: what would an extra $50 per day do for them? And
Exactly.
the thing is, that is only one instant machine. That is only one. So let's suppose they had 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 machines. And I say to people, hey, don't get overwhelmed with me or Peter saying create 4 or 5 machines a day. If you create one machine a day for a year, it's 365 machines.
Yes.
You understand?
I do.
And if each one of those are bringing in $10, just do the math.
Yeah. And also,
36.50.
I mean, just that first steps. If you pick it up, obviously you have to take action. But then if you create one machine per day, just for the first 2 weeks, you'll have
Just for the
14
first 2
machines. One of them
Exactly.
you will see results. Okay.
You'll see results.
So that's an actual case study. And you mentioned
Yeah.
there's free software in there as well for OTO1.
Right. So the free, right. So I show them then how to even amp it up greater by using 2 pieces of free software that Gavin thought I was crazy again to give away, because what happens is sometimes you see a person rank on the first page of YouTube or Google or whatever,
Yeah.
and for the life of you, you try, you may spy on the video and stuff like that, but you don't get everything that they do. This piece of software, and I'm going to keep people in suspense, this piece of software shows you everything that person actually puts up there to get that place ranking. I'll say that much about that. And then I went into the other piece of software earlier. So if they've been following the interview, they will see what these 2 pieces of software combined can actually do for you. And then I actually give them campaigns, 10 campaigns, where they can actually put up their own squeeze page, sales page, do a review for their own product. And know, a lot of products can't be hosted on your own server. Normally you would use like a JVZoo to host it and so on. I even show them a ninja tactic that I used to create a funnel on my own hosting. Therefore, when the money comes into my PayPal account, JVZoo doesn't get the opportunity to take out a commission. All the money comes to me. So I show them to take their own products then and review their products, and in a lot of cases, I think it's like 5 pieces of software, and Peter, for a fact that software sells more than anything.
Yeah.
So imagine them having,
for free.
imagine people having their own software up their ranking, and when people come and search for the software on a day-to-day basis, money is actually coming in to their account. So that OTO1 is gold, is golden, man. And again, I actually teach in here now the formula that I use. Bring the pain, agitate the pain, the solution, you offer the person then a solution, then there must be a call to action. You must tell the person what to do. And I show them the formula and how to do it. And once they can consistently follow that formula, trust me, they're going to do great. Great, man.
Okay. And if I'm correct, that's the first OTO is $27, right?
No, $17.
$17. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we go on to upsell 2. What does that involve?
We're taking it to a whole different level now. ClickBank. And first of all, let me say that I have given them a whole set of ClickBank campaigns with videos already made and stuff like that. Of course, there aren't the videos where you would talk, but you would have learned all of that in the first 2 products, how to do your own review products by actually talking. But the ClickBank ones are just the text with the music, the music videos. They have those videos on YouTube and Google. So if you want to use those, they have the keywords. You don't have the reviews and stuff like that. So that is added in there as more like a bonus kind of product. They get a whole set of royalty-free music and stuff like that to take it to a whole different level on ClickBank. So here's the thing about ClickBank that I want a lot of people to know. And again, Peter, because you're a marketer, I gotta keep referring to you. What a lot of people don't know is that ClickBank works on something called the score. You know what I'm talking about? Where gravity.
Oh yeah, gravity score.
The gravity score. The gravity score, and it is easy to go into ClickBank and see a product having a gravity of 362. Trust me, you don't want to go after something like that. What that means is that a whole lot of affiliates are out there promoting that, and a whole lot of pay-per-click and stuff is going to that. So it's going to be very, very competitive. What you want to do is to go after the low-hanging fruit. And for me, the low-hanging fruit is products that have the gravity between 5 and 50 that are still being searched for. So I hand them a whole set of those products with the reviews and stuff like that. And in a lot of cases, they can still make hundreds of dollars on those products once people go through the funnels. So it's things that people are still searching for on a day-to-day business. Acne, weight loss products, but the gravity on those products are low, making it low competition for you to rank for those keywords and to actually make money on a day-to-day basis.
Okay. So, I mean, essentially it's kind of like a done for you. So you've already created everything. They just need to implement it and they should see results much faster.
Exactly.
And,
just need help.
And at what price does the OTO2 go for?
$27.
27. Okay.
Yeah.
So then we move on to OTO3.
Yeah, OTO3 is a whole different level of taking it offline. Yeah. I've been able to rank a whole, and again, as a bonus, because you know, Peter, for a fact that offline videos are expensive.
Yes.
Offline videos are expensive, and what I did for them was actually give them, I think, 10 or 12 offline videos. So mechanics, lawyers, doctors.
Yes.
And for those of you who may be listening to the interview, you may say, 10 or 12 videos are not much. But let me explain to you. If you have a video in there that's for a mechanic, this can be for a mechanic in South Africa. It can be a mechanic for Miami, Florida. It can be a mechanic for Liverpool, England. It can be a mechanic for Manchester. So you're taking the same video and just ranking it for a mechanic all over the world. So
for your local area. Yeah.
For your local area. You understand? So don't think that for 1 minute that you were shortchanged on this. And again, I show you how to do some amazing things, get the attention of offline marketers, how to upsell offline marketers, and how to use a pretty specific system that will get the attention of offline marketers. Now, a lot of times when we call offline marketers to get their attention, we have to meet the gatekeeper, which is actually the secretary or somebody who sometimes does not give you the time of the day to get to the to the person who's really in control. So you want to sell this video to this lawyer, but you have to get to his secretary. But there is a piece of software. Now, I it's not my software, but it's a system, and it's relatively cheap that I use. It's something called CallRail. So what happens with CallRail is you create a little whisper. So when the secretary actually picks up the phone, she hears something like, "This is a lead being sent to you from Rodney Yard." So after you have your video ranked on Google for this particular keyword, lawyer, and let's say Pretoria's South Africa. I hope I created that right. You have the phone connected to this particular video. Persons are searching for this criminal defense lawyer, and every time his secretary picks up the phone, she hears, "This is a lead from Peter." Peter Dupree. You understand? After a week, because you're able to track the calls, after a week, you call in there and you say, "Hey, haven't you been taking the calls and you heard for the last 2 weeks, at least 3 calls come in saying this is a lead from Peter Dupree?" Well, I am Peter Dupree, and they are going to allow you to speak to that lawyer immediately because you have just sent him a lead. Now, here is the amazing thing about this. We can re-rank videos. Re-rank videos. Rank.
Yeah.
497. Rank. W-E. Re-rank videos.
Okay.
We rank the videos for item 97 because for handyman, you won't rent a video for $197. If he doesn't want to buy it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So for a lawyer who's an upscale client, you will rent him a video for $197 or $297.
Yes.
Right? For handyman, you will rent him a video per month for $97. Or a dentist, $297, $197. Or you sell them the video straight out and you pick your price between $497 and $997. It all depends on where you are at. And again, I show them then how to go out and use white label agencies. It's all there in that audio. How to use a white label agency to then upsell this lawyer because you become the middleman. You search for his website and you see a dude. I was searching for your website, couldn't find it, couldn't even find it in more places. You know, Google has a section named more
Yeah.
places. And here I have a video that's ranking on the first page, and you use some psychology. You say to them, look, anybody going and searching for a criminal lawyer in Pretoria, South Africa, do you think he is going to look at a website when there's a video available? Obviously, he's going to choose
Yeah,
the
video
video.
is easier.
So you use these terms of psychology, and then you upsell him, and you say, oh, look, your website is so buried so far in Google. I know a good service, and I show them this reseller white label service where they can go there and they can create him a better website, mobile website.
So basically, you become the social media agent. If you call it that.
Exactly.
So I mean,
here's the thing:
yeah.
the lawyer
Yeah.
does not know that you're using a white label service
Yes.
to handle all his business, and his business is being taken care of every month, and he's getting results because you even give him a dashboard so he can come in every month and see his results. You pay this company XYZ, and they tell you exactly how much to charge the client on a monthly basis, depending on the service.
Yes. Yeah. So that's all next level. I mean, there's lots of money to be made there in local businesses.
Yeah, man. Offline videos are where it's at right now because a lot of these offline business people don't have the. And again, this white label service would do Facebook advertising for them, pay per click. It's all there. So you just need to get these videos right. And I show them how I've been ranking videos for like spa in New York and Asian spa in New York. It's all there. They prove it. The proof is all there, bro.
Okay. And the OTF3, what's the price point on that one?
$47.
$47. No, cool. So, I mean, yeah, that actually sounds fantastic. And I think we covered everything. Is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah, for a cup of coffee on the 30th of January 2017 at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live with Instant Profits Machine. And for those of you who've been struggling to make money online, who just want to pay, a car note, want to pay some rent, want to have the opportunity to eat out on a Friday night, Saturday nights with your family with some extra bucks, this is a product that you are going to love. This is a product that can change your life. And the thing about it is that it isn't something that will only work today and not work tomorrow. This is something that once you put up these instant cash machines, these instant profit machines, for a long time, for months, for years to come, you will actually see money coming in. And once you get into this and start to love it, the thing about this is that you need to take action and everything Peter can tell you, you need to take action. Once you take action on this, it is literally guaranteed that you can change your life and enjoy a full income on the internet. So on January the 30th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live with the Instant Profits Machine.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for the time, Rodney. And I must say, there was an awesome interview. A bit mind-blowing, but it was, yeah. I didn't expect all this value. I mean, the stuff we went through, it's just absolutely... I think you're underselling this, but your prices is too low. But again, like you said, your mission is to change the world. And you want to make this affordable for people to pick up and start changing their lives. Here's
what I'm going to do, Peter. Here's what I'm going to do for you. That you can put an extension on this interview. As soon as I go offline, I'm going to send you a review copy.
Yeah.
You have 5 days before we go live.
Yes.
And before your interview is actually seen by the world to actually implement what I've shown you. And then you have the proof that you can come back and say to people, hey, this works. I'm going to send it to you as a compliment, bro. I mean, just for just having me on this interview, I'm going to send you a review copy shortly so that you can go through this, man.
Okay.
Go through this.
Yeah, that sounds good. And obviously, I'll make a video of that, and that will rank because you teach me how to rank it.
Exactly.
No, awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome. So yeah, with that. All I can say is all the best with the launch. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a good one again. And I'll be surprised if you don't get WSO of the day again, but only time
Yeah,
will
me
tell.
too, bro.
Oh, holding thumbs for that one. And yes, to the best of success.
Yes, man.
Thanks, Rodney. I appreciate the time. We'll be in touch.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And that's Rodney Yard. I hope you've enjoyed this interview as much as I have and picked up some golden tips and see the value in ranking on Google or YouTube. If you want to pick this up, just click the links below. I'll take Rodney up on his offer and I'll try and implement it and get some results by launch time. That's it for me for now. Thanks for watching. Peter du Preez.